Hey all, Binks here, and today we're drawing cards with Mr. Negative. The deck is Negative Thanos. The goal of the deck is to get Mr. Negative out as early as possible. We can ramp him out with things like Zabu or the Time Stone, and then play the Thanos Stones to draw additional negative cards and overwhelm our opponent. Now, this might sound a little bit crazy because a lot of the stones don't really work when they get hit with Mr. Negative, and I'm certainly not saying that this is the best deck out there, but if you have Thanos and you have Mr. Negative, definitely try this deck out because it is an insane amount of fun. We played against someone named Jorvin playing a deck somewhat similar to this that had Patriot, and we had a really good battle, and the deck just looked crazy, and it had been stirring in my mind for days before we actually played this. This is a deck that I play a ton off stream because it is just so much fun. Let's talk about some of the inclusions. We have Bastion here, obviously really bad with Thanos, but all of our other cards are 3 or under, so it's a great card to play out on 1. Zabu is going to help us with our 4-cost cards and to ramp into our Mr. Negative. We have Ironheart, just a staple of our Mr. Negative decks. A 0-3 Ironheart is incredibly powerful. Mystique to copy our many very powerful ongoing cards. We have Lockjaw. Do note that this was played pre-nerf of the Lockjaw, so you might notice that a lot of cards go through it. Also, we play a lot of pre-nerf Leech in these games that are ahead of you. I would still include Lockjaw even after the nerf. It's still really good to just throw 1 stone in there a turn to get extra draws. Mr. Negative himself to flip all of our cards in our deck. Darkhawk, which I think belongs in pretty much every Mr. Negative deck because you already have Zabu in it, and flipped, it's a 0-10. It's insane. Jubilee, this could potentially be a Super Scroll, could potentially be a Shang-Chi. Really flexible spot. I like another 4-cost card in here to work with the Zabu, but you can kind of make your choice. Jubilee gave us some issues with like board space, so you know, make the spot your own. Pick a card that you think is going to work well. We have Iron Man, an absolute staple. Blue Marvel, which is great. We almost always flood the entire board, so the Blue Marvel gets us tons of value. Devil Dinosaur, this is my brand new inked red crackle Devil Dinosaur. Just a little flex here. You're not going to see it in the video because this is a little bit newer, but just another great card, great Mystique target, super good. And then Thanos himself. Like I said, I mean, don't expect this to be a really high cube rate deck. I think that if you do only lose 1 or 2 cubes, if you're not hitting Mr. Negative, you can really surprise some people, but this deck is all about fun. I think that having fun in Marvel Snap is really important, and there's been no other decks recently that have really scratched the itch like this one. So maybe if you're already at Infinite, maybe if you're kind of like me and don't care about cubes as much, please give this deck a try. I think that you'll absolutely love it. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, a bunch of you aren't, you can check down below. You can subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content, and you can catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Thank you to Brilliant.org for sponsoring today's video. With the insane rise of applications like ChatGPT and DALL-E, it is clear AI is no longer the future, it's the present. To be a part of this exciting wave of technology, understanding the core concepts of machine learning and neural networks is a must. And the best way to learn that is with Brilliant.org. Brilliant is an industry leader in learning math and computer science interactively. With thousands of lessons from solving equations and geometry fundamentals all the way to applied probability and learning Python, Brilliant always has something new to find. I love their foundational logic course as it helps keep my mind sharp enough to keep pumping out big brain plays. To try everything that Brilliant has to offer free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/binksplays or click the link in the description. The first 200 of you will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. Thank you again to Brilliant for sponsoring today's video. Oh, we got the perfect hand to start. So. And then between each of in the 3 weeks between each patch, on Thursday there's an OTA patch around the same time. Thank you, I am muted. Exclamation point YT if you're looking for the YouTube link. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm the good kind of streamer who mutes his stream when he sneezes. You guys should be thankful for that. Literally drew all the best cards. What's up, Mark in the Clouds? Binks Pit? Yo, let's go. That's a very nice thing to say. I like that. I like hearing that. Katie Pride trending. How funny. Wonder if opponent knows that I'm Thanos deck. A Jubilee. Like a Jubilee into like Lockjaw Space Stone or something. Oh, we should probably just do this, right? Because we don't care about drawing with Asgard all that much. Plus, they're probably going to pump some more into it. We can just draw with our stones. Like, the whole point is that our stones are meant to draw us cards, right? Well, it's probably very confused seeing this, by the way. Six energy. I think this is pretty straightforward. We can just go here, here. I don't think we have any expectation of some... Okay. What could they be planning? Why would they ever be snapping? The only thing I can imagine is if... What? The only thing I can imagine is some kind of Professor X type play. I'm in shock that they would be snapping here. Literally in shock that they would be snapping. Oh, by the way, Thanos, Mr. Negative Thanos is quite funny.
I am Iron Man.
Now, the Darkhawk is kind of weak. Don't get me wrong. Could be the real Mysterio and he thinks that that's enough, but we have Blue Marvel stuff. I think that we could just go strongest cards. Then this might be better because I don't have energy. Oh yeah, it costs one. Do we even need anything middle, or do we just try and keep this as healthy as possible? I think there's an argument you just keep the Darkhawk for the double dinosaur because we're adding 6 middle. They're going to 32. There's no way they beat that. I mean, I don't know. Good luck, I guess. The snap was insane from them. Absolutely insane that they would snap on me there. He's also playing Blue Marvel. That's fine, though. How does he win left? Like, if they play a Blue Marvel this turn, we're just winning, right? There's no way they can play a Blue Marvel and also generate 1,000,000 power left like we are. I just think that they can cheese it out with Valkyrie. Good luck, bud. Nice try, my friend. I would not have recommended that as a peer and a friend. He says Valkyrie left would have, never mind. So this was an ideal draw, right? Like this was an ideal draw game, but you see how crazy that is. Like look at how many negative cards I have out on the field. I have 6 in play and 3 in hand. Like that's why this deck is so cool. It's so cool to play this deck. Like you draw cards in a Mr. Negative deck. It's crazy. Alrighty then. For the Darkhawk? Darkhawk is actually better, probably, right? I'd rather make sure that I have this Darkhawk down. They could also just Reality Stone the Attillion. Pull negative one time. We've been doing pretty good. Jubilee already pulled negative. We've actually been doing really good with drawing negative. By the way, Felicity, how you doing? Are you still here? I don't know if you left already. Are you still hanging out? How was your stuff this week? I know you said you had some cool stuff playing with friends. What do you think is the single best location is for this deck? What do I think the single, but maybe Ansat Citadel? Ansat Citadel is pretty cracked. Nexus maybe? Nexus is good because we have like Reality Stone stuff we can do as well. Just incredibly rude. What is their Thanos list? Their Thanos list is Psycho. Okay. Pretty much guaranteeing a win left. Right's a bit of a liability, but it's gonna be hard for them to beat my double dinosaur here, right? Yes, Mr. Negative's in the deck. We have Mr. Negative tons of times. The Dark Hawk and the Dino going psycho updating power, yeah, it's kind of funky. I will have to see. They might just not be able to have the power output to beat me. There's a decent chance. 24? We just lose to Sean, huh? Sean, 9 cards in deck. We take the risk. I don't know what beats me other than Sean. We'll take the risk. Actually, wait, does Sean even beat me? Because I think if they Sean me, they'll kill the double dinosaur and then the Titanium will jump over. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Sean would actually lose in the game, which would have been really awesome to watch. I'm pretty sure the Sean would have lost in the game and they probably wouldn't have even realized it. Because the Sean would have come out, would have completed its on reveal, killed the double dinosaur, would have been at -1 power. Then the Titania jumps over, we tie 8-8, and then we win the tiebreaker. They had to Sean and something middle if they wanted to make that work. Universe shall be set right, by the way. Okay, Bar Sinister. Do we have any good Bar Sinister stuff? We always hold Time Stone for turn 2. If I ever play Time Stone in turn 1 again, everyone yell at me. Okay. Very nice. Absolutely snappable situation here. Problem is we're running a bit out of space, but we should be fine. We'll just have a plethora of super overpowered cards to pick from. Why is Time Stone turn 1 bad? So the whole point of the deck is to play Mr. Negative as soon as possible. But playing Time Stone on 2 ramps us into Mr. Negative just like Psylocke does. So it's much better for us to wait and then get to Mr. Fantastic. Now we're hoping for Flip Blue Marvel and Bar Sinister is going to be kind of our saving grace. Negative Iron Man left for the numbers. We do love some big numbers, dude. Okay, Soulstone ineffective. We actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of Bar Sinister. We're going to get rid of Bar Sinister. We want space. Space is good. This is just good draw. Why do they not play Shuri and Bar Sinister? That is insane to me. We literally need... Oh, dude. Isle of Silence is maybe one of the worst things that could have come. We're going to cycle this through Isle of Silence. Even though this card looks really good, we need... I think we're going to need a Blue Marvel. We also might just be toasted by... Oh, they were probably aiming to play Hazmat left, huh? We don't have Blue Marvel. We're not. Are we drawing a card this turn? We're not drawing a card this turn. I guess we hold the Darkhawk. We can always do it next turn. Like if this pulls the Blue Marvel, we're gonna be Sag. This is pretty darn good. Marvel's so clutch here. Okay. I think we go Iron Man here. Blue Marvel here. And then send Darkhawk on his way through. I think we have a win here. I mean, they're going to play what? Maybe Shuri Task? Or maybe She-Hulk Task? Or maybe like She-Hulk Hazmat stuff? We're not playing it as 4 power. It's going to go through the Lockjaw lane. Doesn't really matter. Let's try it. I don't know what kind of psycho stuff they have planned, but got some big cards. Big cards doing big card things. Roar! GG's. Yeah, She-Hulk has stuff is kind of what I was expecting. Kind of a weird deck. Worst thing you can do against Shuri's there? We're just having fun here, man. Always expects Thanos to turn off Limbo and the Nexus? You'd think so. You'd think people would be that smart. Not a game designer yet? I don't know if I'd ever particularly want to be a game designer. Alright, opponent got negative on 4 and on 3 and I did not. Kind of a cheater in many ways when you think about it. You're the Iron Man, but they also almost assuredly have the Iron Man, right? We have to turn this off. We cannot give them the possibility of winning Asgard. They'll probably throw everything at this, because then winning Asgard just wins them the game on the spot. Yeah, Mr. Negative's been a little bit rough to find early, but alright. Snaps. Yeah, let's stick to our guns and leave properly. We have some good things to happen, but we have some good things to do. But make it work. Doesn't know if any thoughts. Yeah, I mean, my current thing is what I think they should change it to is a cap of +10. But I don't know. If I was forced to come up with an answer for you, what I've been saying is say double the next card's power and then in parentheses max +10. I think would be a good change. Turn off Comertage for them. Elysium. I forgot that it does that. That's pretty cool. I always know getting 2 triggers there is good for me. I'm drawing cards out the wazoo. My card draw is the best card draw. Wave. Lizard's rare in Galactus lists nowadays, so we'll just pretend it's not a Galactus list, because Lizard's really rare in these Galactus lists now. Lizard's much more common in Sandman ramp style lists. Yeah. Guessed correctly. Sandman could come down next turn. Do we want to rip any cards out of our hand, or we just want to play giant cards? I think we just go here, man. I think we just say you're losing middle. I'm gonna expect a Sandman to come down here. Leech is fine. Even especially a dead Leech. I think just saying like you cannot win middle, get wrecked is quite good. And then we can just flood like as much as we can. Is that the best that we can do? Is 2 cards? Ugh, that does not feel great. Question is always, can we be Odin right? Setting ourselves up to be Odin right is the most important thing. This beats Odin right unless... Yeah, I was hoping I could play at least 3 cards though, but two's fine. Zabu's really nice here. Playing him left is really good. There's space for Iron Man later. So negative probably goes left. They shouldn't have any other location disruption outside of this, unless there's psychos and run magic. But I think I do this into like negative, into like stone something. No, I don't think Sean would be good in this deck. Like Sean would be like okay, but like I think that when you're running a Mr. Negative deck like this, like you're trying to go for full power output, right? Like if you're trying to like do something fundamentally different than just like output as much power as possible, like it's just like why are you even like running the deck, right? Like why are you trying to play Sean in a deck like this? Like my opponent has Sean in their deck and they just had to run him through the lockshot lane, right? Chavez might be an interesting inclusion, but I felt like Chavez is so bad. No, we literally can't run Chavez in the negative version. All right, well that changed things up a little bit. I think the Bast out this turn would be nice. I think I'd rather get a 3 drop out though, like a Darkhawk, and then get just full draw. We'll go Soulstone here with Space Stone maybe, and then like Darkhawk over on the right to start trying to fight this Lockjaw lane. Potentially. This is about the best that we can do this turn. Still getting 2 draw. Fuck you, dude. It's okay though. We had 3 card draws here. So as long as at least like 2 of them are okay, we should still be all right. Okay, 1 is already great. That one's obviously quite bad. So if 2 of them are fine, we should be all right. Okay, so we had 1 good one. Which, per what I said earlier, is very bad. Yo, Revis MS, thank you so much for the raid. What's going on, man? Yeah, we're just getting leech out of our skulls right now, man. We still have a shot here. Like, this isn't a lost game by any means. Blue Marvel's very strong. Problem is that we're just stuck again where we can only play 2 cards. Like, even if we could have just drawn any card that's playable, we would have been in a so much better position than drawing Thanos and this Power Stone. You can maybe hope they low roll in their Lockjaw. But also, as they draw cards, my Darkhawk gets worse. Just kind of like some conflicting... Yeah, they have to play 2 cards middle, which is kind of hard for them. Oh, if we're gonna do that, we should move the Darkhawk. Let's see if we won middle. Middle's gonna be close. All gonna come down to how strong their middle plays were. That's a really good start. What a great move. Let's go. Oh, baby. I'm telling you, man, we're beating leechers, dude. All these dang dirty leechers coming in here, trying to get one over on me. I'll just go Zabu negative all left. Losing the Zabu for later, it's not ideal, but I think a Hulk is better than a Zabu in most situations, right? Also zero cost rocks, Pog. I really like Thanos. I think Thanos is a lot of fun. I feel like we've really hit some bad luck today. We've really hit some bad matchups. Like we've really hit just our opponents. I feel like have just been. It's been really tough with opponents just seemingly finding like nearly perfect lines against us almost every single time we play, or being smart and retreating early. Could be our MMR is rising. Not quite sure. Big null if he's Galactus. Could be. Offx already, man. Damn, dude. Let's go. All right, come on, you got it. You can pick a better line than that. You can pick a better line than that. What? What? What the fuck? It just does the same thing? Yo, they fulfilled left. Wait, does just a shot? Yo, we win! Get fucked, idiot. Get destroyed, nerd. Get destroyed. Easy game. I forgot how psycho Krakoa can be when you have zero cost cards. That was wild, man. Let's go. Easy wins. I've never seen that Kang interaction with Krakoa. That is crazy. That it just flips it over and you just start your turn. You're like, no, you're playing this. It's don't worry about it. We had it all. We got it all figured out, bud. Crunch. Crunch. Alright, turn 3 here. Asteroid M. Just play this for hand space reasons. Good Viper, huh? Okay. Been cool if you had priority there, but I get it. Here. Last 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games, opponents didn't snap back. That's tough, man. Is there a delay for stream snipers? No shot, dude. No way. Real time, baby. I will never do that unless I'm in. Actually, totally fine. If I'm keeping a stack with you, actually not all that bad. Looked really bad, not as bad as you would think. Did look really bad though. And we got this Reality Stone vibing over here. Why wouldn't I? Because I want to talk to my chat. If I delay by like 2 minutes, and I won't be able to talk to anyone. Don't you guys like talking to me? Do you hate me? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that you hate me and you don't want me to talk to you?
My mouse died.
Yes?
It's fair.
Fair answer. Yes? Not too many yeses. That's slightly alarming amount of yeses. The amount of immediate yeses are a bit alarming. Alrighty. What do we get? Not a great pull. We actually missed out on a actual pull here. I think we're fine though, because we can go here, here, here. How do they beat all this power output? Can they beat all this power output? Another important question. We add 13 to middle, which gives us exactly enough to win. See copies of Darkhawk? Is that better? No, way worse. What's up, Nuff said Bob? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Claw mid. You lose to claw mid. I'm willing to take that risk. Surprisingly, I'm willing to take the risk. We could reality stone, but then we can't mystique. Yeah, that's okay though. I kind of like this. Just leaving us to win, right? I guess the hazmat ties it. GG's. Yeah, it was very hard for them to win here. Very hard for them to get a W. I don't even think we lose to Hazmat Wong, chat. I don't believe so. Choice because he didn't Enchantress the Lizard. He played them on different turns. He played the Enchantress like several turns before. You don't get to like choose. You're gonna just like choose when you can play cards. You can't like move them around. You get it? They're all the ones that are wrong. I mean, cards by the way. Maybe snapped on that. Darkhawk is nearly impossible to beat there, I would say. Had a roar over on the right. Yeah. Ordering is horrible with the space though. What are you talking about, dude? Alright. This was a 3-drop. This could very well just be Patriot. I ever beat Abomination here? Is it worth it to try and beat Abomination is another important question that we have to think about. Okay, so if let's just assume that's Patriot, right? So on right, we're GG's. We got him. I think because of that, we might just do this. This beats like Ultron. I don't think they can beat us right. I think this is fine. Let's go. Beats a lot of things. Beats a lot of things there. Guess I could have thought if it was something that spread stuff. Ultron doesn't exist, so true. They could even play the Patriot out and then waited for later until they got the Mystique, which is pretty cool. Right? Yeah, okay, why not? Weird Room. Sure. That's how your games been going past few days? It's just tough, man. How'd you just run 3 Shawns to counter plays like that? You couldn't even Shawn the middle ones, man. Middle ones were unshawnable. Cute goose. It's a pretty cute goose. Maximus, thank you. I love drawing cards. Surfer deck, huh? Surfer deck. Well, let's see if we get your Surfer. I mean, even if we don't, we should be pretty good. Yeah, Soulstone Onslaught Citadel is very strong. Give me an Ironheart. Thank you. I always wanted one of those. Hoping I would have a little bit of a better play here. Polaris variant is scary. Yeah, it's like she goes like psycho in this, right? Very spooky. It looks so nice in some of our other variants. Surfer in 2023. Surfer's really good. Surfer's super underrated. So if we did start with Surfer in hand, which I guess we kind of have to assume at this point. How do we win? Surfer's not even all that scary, right? Go like here. You're here? This gets +2, it goes to 17. As long as we get 1 hit here, we beat a Surfer. Come on, don't miss all 3. Okay, very nice. Boop. Lockjaw Surfer. He didn't have any cards left in his deck. Wait, what? Oh, because he didn't play the Surfer right. Very interesting little way that works. Very interesting. You think they were just gonna play a random 4-cost card? They Vipering me? Peace. Should have looked into the future. So true. So true. You should have just simply known what they were going to play. You idiot. Venom deck, huh? I don't like the idea of eating the hood with the Venom, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. After we saw Iron Man, he would concede if he could not win the other lanes? Probably, dude. Probably. Okay. I want to deal with this. Can't really go full draw here. I guess we'll go Soulstone Ironheart. Try to give ourselves some options for later because I just don't really like being stuck with cards being able to be pulled over. Just stream snipe them. So true. Can't we see how this opponent scams us? It's tough, man. Skullmonger's there? Yeah. Skullmonger might hurt a bit. Iron Man. I like the Iron Man, not gonna lie. Just aggressively draw here, or do we just like slam a dinosaur? We just slam a dinosaur. Carnage Skillmonger this turn, probably. Maybe Carnage Wave. Could be Carnage Wave. Carnage Skillmonger. Okay. So I don't mind the position I'm in. We can go like Mystique 3 cards middle. Roar, by the way. We can go like Mystique right. And then just yeet middle. I guess this doesn't really work, right? Because the Reality Stone just kind of dusts me anyway. Okay. We could just aim to win right and left, right? Like Mystique. You're gonna do some Space Stone? I'm losing to Sean, but we just have to deal with that. We just have to take the L to Sean. Claw mid wins, right? Keep cards in hand, Reality Stone, Space Stone, redraw. Nah, you don't want to play Bast. Bast is -4 on the board. Could lose this, but we could win it. All depends on how big this is. Not very big. Let's go. This is a tough one to work out, for sure. Oh god, dude. I was so scared after I just said that for it to just murder me left. Look at that, and the Reality Stone gave us extra power with the cloning vats. Look at that. That is a nice game right there. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.